So, our next esteemed speaker is the lovely Tracy Stone. We're so delighted to have her here today. Tracy is the CEO Whisperer. She's from the UK, and her talk today is Becoming the Leader You Most Admire. Welcome, Tracy.
Thanks so much, Milan. I appreciate that wonderful introduction. And hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for being here. We have more amazing people coming up, so stay with us as long as you can. But let me get going on what I'd love to be able to share with you. And I would love this to be as interactive as possible. So I am going to be kind of watching around all the faces. So if you're able to come on video, please feel free to do that as well. And please add as much information or comments or thoughts into the comments section as we go through as well. Not just during what I would love to share, but all throughout whatever you're hearing today and tomorrow. So where would I like to begin? Well, I'd like to begin by saying that I have a superpower and I love having superpowers. Who else here has got a superpower? If you have, please add it into the comments section. Please do. I see some hands going up there. I see some nods. Tell me all about your superpowers in the comments section. We'd really love to hear about it because this is what brings us all together and energizes our passion in what it is we share with the world. Now, my superpower is bringing out the brilliant, confident, stress-free leaders in others. And it feels kind of like being a fairy godmother granting wishes. But let's see if we can grant some wishes here today as well. Now, every single one of you, everybody here today is doing or dreaming or planning something amazing to impact somebody else. Whether it's through your job, whether it's your business, your health, philanthropy, friendships, or family, every single one of you is doing or planning something that you truly believe in to make a real difference somehow. So take again a little moment and tell me in the comments, if you would, what it is that you are working on. What is it that you are planning, that you are sharing, that you want to share with either your work, your collaborations, your family, your energies, your passions. Put it all there into the comments section and tell me what it is that you are dreaming of or doing that is making a difference. And if you like what somebody else has added into the comments, please show a little love as well. Put a little emoji onto their comment, or you can add the emoticons also here on top of your screen. So anytime you feel inspired, feel free, if you look at the bottom of your screen to the reactions, add something in there. There we go, Carol. Lots of love back to you. There we go, just like that. So let's get energized and let's start showing the love. Now, you see, I have always been gifted at overcoming obstacles, solving problems, cutting through the swirling fear and stress, the doubt, the anxiety, and helping people to break free into what I like to think of as the lush green pastures of limitless potential. And in fact, I felt so absolutely compelled to help other people to embrace that, to live that, to love and to master all of the elements that they thought were out of reach for them, that I even named my business Limitless Potential. It's what I truly believe in. Now, if you would indulge me just for a little moment, I'd like to share with you a part of my story, a part of a critical tipping point that came in my life and ignited my path into being able to use my superpowers for good. I'll make it a very short story. And I had been working in a bank up until a few years back. And I was working on a big project in the central states of the US. I was in this beautiful town where people they were just the most beautiful people. They would leave school or leave college and come and work in our bank, and it was a job for life. Their family all worked there. The people that I was working with when I was running this project were saying, oh yes, my cousin is coming in now. My father worked here, my mother works here, my sister works here. It truly was, as much as we employed thousands of people there, it was a family business for them. Now, the work I was doing went completely against that. The work I had to focus on was about cutting costs. It was about taking people out of the business, offshoring, cutting down all of that cost. And every night I would go back to my hotel in this beautiful little town and I would just cry. And then I'd have to come back in the morning and have my happy face on again and act as if I'm the strong leader and I'm bringing all this together. And these amazing people that I was there just to do a project with, knowing that it was going to impact them, they still gave their all. They still contributed, they still gave honesty, they gave their hearts and their souls. So again, I'd go back to the hotel at night and cry because it just didn't sit with me. It hit my values hard. And while I've always believed that I have strong values and lived by my values, this was one of those key times in my life, in my career, that I realized how important my values were. And I could no longer do this. And I knew at that point, I need to find an exit. As much as I had a stellar career, I was on a huge salary. My God, that was juicy, fat living times. And as much as the career was skyrocketing and I had turned down additional promotions, brilliant benefits, traveling the world, I worked in so many countries, 40 plus countries. Everything should be on paper going great, but I just couldn't keep doing this. This was my tipping point, and it led me down a path of being able to solve problems, do all the good work that I do, but do it for real people. And I had to take the brave route and come out of the corporate world where it no longer fitted the values that I believed in. Now, I get to use every single day my superpowers to help people. And I help them by working with them as a CEO and executive coach and as a clinical hypnotherapist. I am truly at the coalface of solving people's real problems and making their career better, their business better, their life better. And my God, it feels good. Now, if you have had a similar tipping point, it doesn't have to be an identical tipping point to mine. This was my journey, right? If you have had a similar tipping point in life or some kind of a life-changing moment that really made you question, why am I doing this? I need to be elsewhere. I should be doing something different. I know I've got more inside of me. So if you've had a similar tipping point or moment like that, if you've struggled with wanting to know how to break that glass ceiling, how to move past a block, how to get your career or your business realigned with your values, how to overcome the impossible or slay a dragon of some kind, let us know again in the comments. What was your tipping point? What is it that you either were or are looking to change in life dramatically to realign with what feels good to you, what feels right to you? Now, we all have dreams like that. We all have moments that we know we need to escape. We need to get out. We need to rebuild, realign. We need to do the thing that feels honest and integral to our own values. So quite possibly every single one of us here today has experienced or is still experiencing that kind of struggle, that need to listen to the call, that need to break out and begin your journey differently. So keep telling us in the comments. Let us know what your thoughts are on that. Now, congratulations if you are the person who has it all handled. If life is perfect, business is booming, your career is going exactly where you need it to go, congratulations if you feel that your values are well aligned and that everything is going well. Truly, we tip our hat to you. And also to those of you who feel that you are answering the call within you and you are finding the way to do it. Truly, congratulations to you. It's a brave thing to do and it's a difficult thing to do. Keep an eye on the comments as well to see what other people are sharing, because we have important little bits of people's life and journeys that they're sharing with us there. So if you have it all handled, amazing. Now, if, like many of us, you don't have it all handled, I'm here for you in particular. First of all, I want to know, what is it that you want more of? Because if we need to realign in some way, if things are not going career-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise, business-wise, any direction in your life, if things are not going the way we need them to, if there's stress and anxiety, if there's something missing, then it means that we have to start listening, first of all, to what is it that I want more of? So what is it that you want more of? I want you to think about it. And if you are somewhere that you're able to stand, please feel free to stand up wherever you are, just for a moment. If you prefer to sit, you can also stay seated, no problem at all. But just bear with me. And I'd love you to think about for a moment the thing that you want more of. It might be more love. It might be more clients. It might be more money. It might be 1,000 different things. What is it that you want more of? And either standing up or sitting down, standing up always frees up the body that little bit more. I want you to really think hard about that thing that you want more of. And I want you to, on the count of 3, be brave and shout out what it is you want more of. Are you ready? You don't need to come off mute. You do this wherever you are. And I want you to just shout out as loud as you can on the count of 3, the thing that you want more of. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. And now loosen up your body just a little bit more. You know, you're going into battle here. Loosen it up. Let everything start flowing into you. The inspiration, the honesty, the truth with yourself. Root your feet on the floor, whether you're sitting or whether you're standing. Put your arms straight out to the side and stretch them out. Take a deep, deep breath. Feel the call of the thing that you want more of. Feel that invisible string that goes through your spine, lifting you up an inch or 2 higher. And with your eyes closed, breathe in deeply. Focus your mind's eye on what it is that you want more of. Want it. Want it more. Now open up your eyes and shout out with all of your power what it is you want more of. Amazing. And now you can take your seats again if you were standing, because you see, you have to free yourself up to want it, to contract with yourself, and to truly admit and agree and demand of yourself how much you desire, how much you really want that thing. Faint heart never won fair maiden. So whatever it is that you want, whatever you need, desire, demand, whatever you are craving and dreaming of, it needs to know that you are ready. The universe is full of energy, and we can only ever meet with the same energy that we put out. So I want you to consider the energy that you are putting out in the direction of the thing that you truly want. Because really, it needs to know that you are ready for it. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever your chosen path, your success will depend on your values, your leadership, and your influencing skills. And I've been incredibly lucky. Well, funny that really, isn't it? I find the harder I work, the luckier I get. There's really no luck involved, is there? But I have been incredibly lucky to enjoy a 32-year career, enjoying solving problems for some of the world's biggest and most admired organizations. And I've worked in over 40 countries. I have trained, I've coached, I've supported CEOs, their leadership teams, right the way down to the grassroots of the business. Always with a focus on creating epic transformational shifts that not only make millions of dollars for them, but also, and much more importantly, creating inspirational, values-driven leadership impact, the kind that wins hearts and minds. And without aligning your personal values with your leadership style, you cannot have impact. And this is the kind of impact that creates diehard advocates out of clients, employees, friends, family, everybody. Now, you might work in a large organization, you might manage a small business or a team. Perhaps you are the leader or manager of a family, a home, a pet, or just yourself. You might be a one-person band, wearing every hat and swinging 9 ferocious swords of determination for success. Whatever your path is in life, you are a leader. Iris, you are a leader. I see you truly engaged into this. Now, Sun Tzu might have created the art of war, but I'm all about the art of leadership. And it's fair to say that leadership can be very stressful. Again, whether you are that one-person band, whether you are in a team, whether you are in a huge organization, leadership has a weight, and we carry that weight, and it's heavy. And whether you are that person on your own or whether you're in a larger organization, you need help. Help in order to be the best that you can be. And it's very strange then that the art of values-driven leadership, which is usually the critical missing point in developing our leadership personas, it's also the difference between success and failure. Developing a leadership style that is authentic and values-driven, it comes way down the priority list usually because we are so focused on delivering. We're so focused on the daily grind that we truly forget how to develop that leadership style that makes you the most admired person, that makes you the leader that you most admire. So who is the leader that you most admire? And I would ask you to add that into the comments again. Who is the leader that you most admire? It could be somebody that is famous. It could be somebody on the world stage. It could be somebody in your family, somebody you've worked with before, somebody that you really look up to. Let us know in the comments, who is the leader that you most admire and why? What is it about them that stands out? What is it that makes you admire them so very much? And you can learn so much from these people. There is absolutely nothing standing between you and the leadership style that will get you noticed, the leadership style that will get you the relationship that you want, the new clients, the money, the happiness, whatever the thing is that you are looking for. If you evolve your leadership style with integrity, with values, and it feels authentic and real and right in your heart, and if you get the help that you need to do that, if you watch your heroes, you can learn so much and you can trial and test and put them on you, put their hat on, and start exhibiting that leadership style that makes you feel like the leader that you most admire. Now, if you would like to know more, please feel free to contact me. Feel free to reach out. I'm just about to launch a new 5-week program actually to help women who are suffering from overwhelm. So if you would like to know more about that or how I work, my details will be in the comments section in a moment. But I thank you all for being here. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for contributing, for sharing your thoughts. And I wish that you enjoy the most amazing sessions today and take something away from every single thing that you do. Thank you and have a great, great day.